Alright guys, today we are going to rank every single character in Marvel Rivals. We're going to rank all their ultimates. Before we get into the video, a large majority of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you could just real quick hit that subscribe button, it would help the channel so much, and I appreciate it. Let's get back to the video. And so just so you guys know my scale, it goes S, A, B, C, D, and F. S means this is like one of the best ults in the game, and it like immediately flips the fight like on its head. Like you're gonna start winning if you use this ult. A means this is an amazing ult. B means this ult is like pretty good under certain situations, but not always optimal. C means this ult is just like, it's pretty like average, it's not great. D means this ult is bad, and F means his ult is like terrible and you like barely even notice if they ulted. Alright, and we're starting with Captain America's ult. So Captain America's ult, his ult like buffs all your allies, like it gives them a bunch of extra health. So his ult is kind of like a mini support ult, honestly, but I wouldn't say it's like crazy or anything. I'd probably give Captain America's ult like, I'd give it a B tier. I'd say it's a pretty good ult, but it's not gonna like flip the fight in my opinion. Alright, next we got Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange's ult, you know, it's pretty good. It stuns them and they can't move. It can cancel some other ults as well. I would give Doctor Strange's ult, I would give it another B tier in my opinion. I'd give Doctor Strange's ult another B tier. Hulk.
I'm trying to make the gamma in me useful.
So I think they actually recently made his ults like CC immune. I think that's what I've seen though. But honestly, Hulk's ult is still like not that great. In my opinion, it's like it just makes him really big and he can just take a lot of damage. I would give Hulk's ult like, honestly it's probably going to be a D tier. I don't think it's a failure, but it's really not that good compared to like the other ults I've already gone through are definitely better. Magneto's ult. Magneto's ult is very good like at stopping a lot of support ults like Cloak and Dagger. You know, it can be good like against Punisher's ult as well, and I think it could really turn the tide sometimes in some team fights. I'd say it's one of the better Vanguard ults, but it's also one of the ults that is like, it's hard to know when to use it. You know, it took me quite a while actually to use Magneto's ult efficiently, but I'd give it an A tier. Venom's ult. They recently gave Venom's ult a like anti-heal feature, I believe, so it actually can like somewhat help kill through support ults, but honestly it's still like not that great. Like it's, ever since the beginning of the game it's been like known as just mediocre. I would give it a C tier. Actually no, I'd give it a B tier just because of the ability it gives anti-heal now. So yeah, that's Venom's ult, B tier for me. Groot's ult. Groot's ult has always been known as like one of the best ults in the game for tanks anyway. Like you put a couple walls down, you know, then you ult. Like just killed them so fast. I would say Groot's ult is an S tier for me. It can really turn the tide of a fight, especially if everyone's like bundled up like this. It can really just change the tide of a fight. S tier on Groot's ult. The Thing's ult. I'd say it's pretty situational, the Thing's ult. Like it depends if, it's kind of like Groot's ult, they're all like bundled up, but it's another stun ult, kind of like Doctor Strange's ult. I wouldn't say it's terrible. I just say it's more reactable than Groot's ult. Like Groot's ult, I feel like it comes out faster than the Thing's ult. Like if I see the Thing ulting, I see it can't get canceled a lot more than Groot's ult. Yeah, it's done some. I would give it a B tier. I'd say it's pretty good. Oh, now we got Penny's ult. Penny's ult has always just been bad. Like, some people just don't even ult as Penny because it's just not great. Like, she can just do more damage if she's just in her base form, and it does give her extra health, but it is really not too hard to kill her through her ult. This is probably gonna be it's gonna be a D tier. I wouldn't say it's like a failure, but it's definitely not great. Thor's ult. Honestly, it's not that great in my opinion. It's pretty easy to get out of as well. I'd give Thor's ult, I'd probably give it a C tier. It's nothing crazy. It's pretty mediocre. Yeah, it's a running trend. A lot of the tanks' ults are just not that great. Rogue's ult actually is pretty good though. Like, if characters are holding their, what's it called? If characters are holding their like ult, like supports, and you ult, you take their ult charge away from them. It's very good. I would say this is it's very like dependent on how much ult the other characters have that you're going against. I'd say it's a B tier. I'd say it's good, but it's very like dependent on. Then we got Angela. I'd say Angela's ult, it's not great in my opinion. Like, I honestly don't even know like a good use of her ult. Like, every time I've seen her ult, like the best time I've like gotten ulted by Angela was when she did it to cancel my Magneto ult against like their Cloak had ulted. So I suppose that like it can stop other people from ulting, but honestly her ult really depends like on how good your team's already doing, because if you just ult and your team's not even around, you're just gonna straight up die. I would say it's pretty average, honestly. I'd give her ult a C tier. Emma's ults.
Unlike some X-Men.
Emma's ults, honestly, I do think it's pretty good. It hypnotizes their team. It lasts longer than like Doctor Strange's ult, for example. I'd say Emma's ult is like an S tier in my opinion. Like, if you don't really have an easy way to get out of it, and it like gets you fast, like it hypnotizes you fast. But my only thing I don't like about it is, for some reason, it works against like Magik when she's ulting, but it doesn't work against Punisher when he's ulting, which is so weird to me, you know. But here's the rule. It's a lot better when your team is also shooting them when they're like hypnotized like that. I'd give it an S tier. This definitely can change the fight in your favor. Then Deadpool's ult. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, his ult is like, it gives him extra health, and then if they like, here, let me go show it. Like, if they miss him, right? Like, let's swap. Like, I'll show you right here. If they miss shooting at him, yeah, they take damage. See? I think that's pretty cool. I'd give it an A tier. His ult is also very easy to get, so I'd give it an A tier. I'm just gonna give all of Deadpool's ults an A tier, by the way, because I honestly don't really know the difference between them all. All right, Storm. Storm's ults, it's really not that bad. I honestly think it's an S tier. Storm's ult can just like absolutely turn the tide of a battle, because it's really hard to cancel unless you hit her while she's like going into this mode, like right here if you hit her. But when she's like actually in the tornado, it is really hard to stop it. This is an S tier ult. Punisher's ult, it can really like, when Punisher's ult's going on and he has healers like behind him, you really just gotta hide until this ult's done, dude. Like, this is another pretty good ult. I'd say it's pretty easy to avoid though, so I'd give it an A tier. It really can turn the tide of a fight, but it really just depends, you know, on the map and like if you're able to get away, I suppose. It's an A tier. Also, it's immune to a lot of stuff, like Emma's ult for some reason. Like, I would expect it not to be immune to. I'll show you guys how fast this thing can just shred like a Groot or something. You also have to have decent aim with this ult though, because I mean I guess there are the missiles, but still. Just, yeah, look at that. Just absolutely shreds. A tier. It's like an A+, but I just because it's easy to avoid and he doesn't really get a movement boost or anything. Like it's easy just to hide behind a wall or something and you're good. All right, Magik's ult. Magik's ult, it's a transformational. It can kill through a lot of support ults actually, if not all of them. I wouldn't give it an S tier though. It really can change the tide of a battle, but also like if they have like a character like Thing or Emma, it can just like absolutely stifle you, dude. Like there's been many times when I've used her ult and I can 1v6 and just win. But if their team is actually like focusing Magik instead of just doing like trying to run away, I guess, you know, they can kill her somewhat easily. I'd give it an A tier. Definitely can change the tide, but then again, it really depends on the situation. All right, Black Panther's ult. I've actually never even played Black Panther before, but I know his ult. His ult, it's definitely not gonna change the freaking like trajectory of the battle, dude. Like it's just one big attack like that. I really just think they need to rework Black Panther. His ult is just kind of mid. Like this is how much damage it does on like a 250 health character. His ult just seems like another attack, honestly. Like his ult just seems like it should just be a cooldown on him. That's like, I don't know, like maybe like 40-50 seconds, maybe a minute. And I'm probably gonna give it, this is probably gonna be my first F tier because his ult, you know, it just really just helps him with this combo. It doesn't really seem like it can change a team fight in my opinion. F tier ult for Black Panther. Then we got Hela. Hela is one of the best DPS in the game. She always has been since season 0. Her ult, it's honestly not that great. Like it's like a lot like Punisher's ult. Like besides literally Punisher can move. When she ults, she just can't move. It's easy just to like go in somewhere and hide. Now if it's more like an open map, I guess it could be better, but S tier ults are like always good. Her ult is only good under certain situations. So I would give her ult a B tier. Hawkeye's ults.
I never miss. I can't miss.
Hawkeye's ults. It can actually kill some people through their ults, I think, if you can just use it correctly. I wouldn't say it's like crazy or anything though. Like literally every other ult I said, it's not too hard to just hide. Or honestly, it's not even that hard to kill him through his ult because it doesn't give him any bonus health or anything. And if it gave him bonus health, it'd probably be an A tier, but just for that, I would give it a B tier because it's still very good under certain situations as well. Black Widow. Yeah, this is the worst character in the game, and I would say she has like the worst ult in the game as well. I can't really think of a character who has a worse ult. Like, the best thing about it is the slowness effect, I suppose, but it's really not gonna change a team fight. It's really not gonna do much for you. It's another F tier for me. Squirrel Girl's ult. Squirrel Girl's ult is very dependent on the map. Like if it's a closed off like map, it's a lot better than if it were like, I don't know, an open map, because the way these squirrel things move. Like, yeah, see, if it's like an open map, it's already over. If it's a closed map, it's like boom, 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 you know, or a closed area. So I'd say it's very dependent on like the map and the area you use the ult. But I would give it a B tier. It's still, it does a crap ton of damage if you use it in the right area. It definitely can change the trajectory of a fight. Moon Knight's ult. Moon Knight's ult is very good at like caging off an area. I wouldn't give it an S tier, just because like it is pretty easy to get out of. I feel like a lot of the other ults, but it's not bad. You know, like if you put it on the vehicle like in overtime, you're likely going to just win the game. You know? I would give Moon Knight's ults... I'd give it an A tier. I think it's very good. Scarlet Witch's ult. Scarlet Witch's ult can like insta-kill anyone if it actually goes off, but just because it takes so long to charge up and to actually use, it's so easy to cancel or just like not die from it, you know? This is another character I've never played, by the way. But I played against her a lot, and her ult's very easy to get out of. Like, a lot of characters have invincibility frames. A lot of characters have stuns, like Luna Snow. She can snowball her. You can sleep her with Mantis. And before that, I would give it a C tier. It's not bad, but it's just so easy to get out of, and it's so easy to like stop. Spider-Man's ult.
Where's the timeline where we all just go with the amazing Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's ult is just so annoying, dude. When you get hit by Spider-Man's ult, you are not gonna be happy. I'm just trying to think. I'd say it's a B tier. It definitely it definitely can change the tide of the battle. But then again, like, that's what B tier is. It can change the tide, but it's very situational. You know? I'd give it a B tier. It's nothing crazy. You can also get out of it somewhat easily, or you can stun him when he starts doing it as well. So I'd give it a B tier. Iron Man's ult. Iron Man's ult is this massive blast. Like all of the like big attacks like that, it's not too difficult to get out of or shield. Like Magneto can just put up his shield, Strange can just put up his shield. But it can kill a lot of supports through their ult. So I would give it a tier, honestly, because if you use it correctly, like low to the ground, you know, it's hard to block. I'd give it an A tier. But just use it against like support ults and you kill them through it, because that will definitely change the tide of the battle if you can trade this ult for a support ult. Namor's ult. Namor's ult's pretty it's like pretty anticlimactic, to be honest. It's just this big old blast. You used to be able to just like get out of it so easily because you could use movement abilities in it, but they did change that, so that made it a little better. Because before that, I would say it's like a D tier, but now I'd say it's a C tier. It definitely can help, but I don't think it's as good as a lot of the other ults in the game. It's still good though. It's average, actually. It's average. It can do a lot of damage, but it doesn't really turn the tide of the battle that much, in my opinion. Speaking of turning the tide of battle, though, Star-Lord's ult, it is like one of the best ults in the game. I don't know if it is the best ult in the game, but it is one of the best ults. You know, it just auto aims for you, does a crap ton of damage. It doesn't kill through support ults, but it can really change the fight in your favor, like super easily. And that's why this character is like known as like an ult farmer, which is basically just standing on the front line, you know, shooting tanks to build up his ult, and then ulting. S tier ult, easy S tier ult. Bucky's ult. Bucky's ult is another ult that can change the tide of battle. And his ult can go infinite if you can kill fast enough. So, yeah, Bucky's ult is just nasty, dude. Bucky's a nasty character in general, dude. He's so overpowered. Here, I'll show you guys. So, boom. Oh, crap. Right there. It can just go on forever. If you kill every time you use it and you hit someone with it, it will just keep going forever. S tier ult. It's just such a good ult. If you use it in a bunch with one character low, you just immediately get to use it again. It just does so much damage. It's absolutely crazy. And you have like, how much time before using it again? Here, let's see. You have like 8 seconds, it looks like. Like, that's plenty of time. Like, look, I can just fight this guy like normal. Boom. Still have the ult, by the way. And then boom, have the ult again. S tier ult. One of the most overpowered ults in the game. Iron Fist, the problem with his ult is it really doesn't have a lot of survivability. Dude, it used to be so good. I mean, yeah, if you kill, actually, it does get some more survivability. But ever since they made Iron Fist like a tank buster, he just has not been as good. Like, this ult used to just shred, dude. Like, you just shred all the supports, like playing dive Iron Fist, and it was so fun. Now, though, I'd probably give it a B tier. It really just like depends on the situation. I wouldn't say it's like mid or anything. I'd say it's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty good. I give it a B tier for Iron Fist ult. Wolverine's ult. They actually recently made it so you can use it like on a wall like that now. I don't know. I'd say it's a B tier. I haven't really seen it much with the new buff they added to it. I think you have to like use it on them like that. Yeah, there we go. You're supposed to do something like that. But I'd give it a B tier. It really depends. It can easily kill a lot of people. It's either a B or A. I'd give it a B plus though. It's a good ult. Very good ult. B tier for me. I don't think it can really change the tide of the battle as much, but you know, it can change the tide of the battle. It just depends. It just depends on the situation, you know. People really got to be bundled up for everyone to get hit by this. And you can easily whiff this ult. You know, that's another thing. Like, Star-Lord's ult, you can't really whiff it because it's auto-aim. That ult, you can just miss entirely. Now, this character is another ult farmer like Star-Lord because you can just go in the back line, you know, and boom. Basically impossible to kill you while you're using this, by the way. And yeah, that's a very good ult. If you can go in the back line and just kill the supports like that, 1-2, that's gonna win the team fight. S tier ult, it's very hard to get out of, somewhat difficult to stun because it takes her a second before going into it, but it's kind of hard to even realize she's doing it. Usually you can tell when it's coming because she'll just sneak in the back line, but it's an S tier. It's an S tier ult. It just shreds people, dude. Jean Grey. Honestly, Jean Grey's ult, I feel like it's not too hard to get out of. It's actually pretty funny how far you can use it though. Like, you can just like run around the whole map, you know, just fly around. Oh, whoops, I messed it up. But it's pretty fun. You can like use it so far away. I think something I have a problem with it is oh, there's a world border. It doesn't like teleport you where this Phoenix lands, you know? Like, I think it should just teleport you there in my opinion, but no. I'd give it a B tier. It's very dependent. I feel like it's so easy to avoid. Like, it's so, you just know it's coming, and it's very easy to avoid in my opinion. It's a B tier for me. It's a B tier for me. Johnny's ult. It can be pretty good. Oh yeah, it's like tornadoes. His ult is good at like walling off a certain area. Honestly, besides that, it's not that great. I'd give it a C tier. I'd say it's pretty mid. If not D actually. I'll go D on Johnny's ult. It's like, it's not great. It is just not great. Mr. Fantastic. This ult, it's a lot like Squirrel Girl's ult. It's a lot better in like a close it off area, which I'll show you that in a second of why. It's pretty difficult to kill him during it. I mean, because it's hard to hit him when he's going up and down. He gets a lot of bonus health. Oh, he's right here. Because he goes up and down faster when there's a ceiling. I don't know why it stopped so fast there. Yeah, it goes off a lot faster in a close off area, but I'd still give it a C tier. It's really not going to change a fight, really. It's not too hard to just get out of there, and it's a pretty middle C tier for Mr. Fantastic's ult. Daredevil. This thing can do a lot of damage, actually. I'd give Daredevil's ult, I'd give it another A tier. It can really change the tide of a battle, you know, it makes it really easy to kill supports during it. It just does a lot of damage, and it also blinds, I'm pretty sure. A tier ult for Daredevil. Blade. I really thought Blade would have been better when they added him, but his ult, it's a lot. I know I said this earlier. It's a lot like Squirrel Girl's ult. It depends on the map. Like, it's really not hard to get out of, because it's literally just like a straight line like that. If you just like get to the side like that, you're totally fine. I've seen it like kills through some support ults though, so I guess that it has that going for it. But I'd still give it a C tier. I'd say it's pretty mediocre. It's definitely not terrible, but it's just mediocre. Alright, now we're on the strategist. These are probably going to be a lot of S tier. Strategists have like some of the best. They change the tide of the battle. So starting off, Rocket's ult. The only disadvantage with Rocket's ult is they can destroy this, but you just gotta put this like not in front of their team. Put this like behind your team, you know, before you guys like fall back, and this thing should be protected pretty well. This is an S tier ult. Most of the support ults are gonna be S tier. You know, it just helps survivability so much. It is an S tier ult. Used to not give you bonus shield though. It used to just give you a damage buff, and then that was a lot worse then. But it's an S tier now. Mantis ult, it's another thing, gives a bunch of bonus shield, it heals. I think it might do a damage buff as well. Here, I'll check that in a second. It's another S tier though. You know, it's really what you can expect from most of these supports. It is an S tier. Yeah, heals a lot. It doesn't do damage boosts, but it does heal a lot. S tier ult. Loki's ult. Now it's really hard to judge Loki's ult because it's literally every ult in the game, because you can just copy an ult. So I guess I'll just say I'll just say S tier, because it can literally be any ult in the game. Like, you know, him and Luna. Boom. Invincibility for 12 seconds. S tier ult. S tier ult for Loki. Adam Warlock. Oh wow. Arguably the worst strategist in the game. His healing has cooldowns. His ult, it used to not give like any extra shield or anything, but they did that recently, so it made it a little better. But in order to use it, your team has to be dead. So it's only like to turn the tides of a team fight if your whole team's dead. You don't really want to use an ult before your team's all dead, really. And it's still not too hard just to kill them all when they all respawn. I would give it a, like, in terms of a support ult, it's an F tier. But in terms of all the ults in the game, it's probably like a B tier. Like, it's not terrible. It's very situational though. Very situational. If you use the ult wrong, your whole team is just dying twice in a row. Luna Snow, her ult's always been one of the best in the game. You know, it's just like most ults. It's just invincibility for like, I don't know, 10 seconds. And it can also do damage boost, depending on if you need health or if you need more damage. Easy S tier. I don't think there needs to be much explanation for that, you know. Luna Snow has always just been one of the best characters in the game. S tier. Cloak and Dagger. Her ult's good, but I will tell you, it's not as good as like Luna's ult or something. And it can be killed through by like Iron Man's ult. It can be killed through Magneto's ult. But I guess you can say the same thing about Luna's. But I don't think it's as good as Luna's. But what am I saying? I'm comparing all the characters to all the characters. I'm not comparing them just to strategists. If this was only strategists though, her compared to other strategists, I would say she's I'd say she's like an A tier, but since it's like all the ults, it's an S tier. Her ult is it does what a support ult's supposed to be, you know, gives invincibility for a while. Ultron's ult, it's a very combat oriented ult. I wouldn't even say it's like, when I use it, I don't even use it to heal anyone, dude. I just use it to kill the supports in the back line. I really love this ult though. I think it's so fun to use. Like, the other support ults is just like, I don't know, it just gives you invincibility. This one, it gives you a little combat too, though. I think it heals as well, and it gives combat. So you can use it for 2 different ways, but obviously invincibility is always going to be better than just like that. And also, it's not too difficult to kill him through, I feel like. So I'd give Ultron's ults, I'd give it an A tier, dude. Like, in terms of all the ults in the game, I'd still give it an A tier. Alright, I don't really got to say much about this ult. You get a little force field of invincibility. So, S tier ult. Another huge bonus is they can't see your team when they're inside of this force field until they go in it, and when they go in it, they'll have a slow boost or whatever. Not slow boost, a slow debuff. S tier. Jeff's ult. I know they made it better because there's this little like thing there now when you ult. Honestly, I don't think it's like great still. Yeah, what people mostly do with Jeff is they get him, and then they jump and do a little kamikaze. I don't know. I'd say Jeff's ult, like compared to other strategists, it's like not that good. Because a lot of the time, dude, I feel like your team is just not in that little this little like invincibility bubble there. But I'd still say it's a pretty decent ult. I'd give it an A tier. You know, most support ults are good, so I'd give it an A tier. But a lot of these other support ults are better. Like Cloak's better, Loki's better, Mantis is better, Rigby's better, Luna's better. This is better. I'd say this is better than Ultron's ult for healing, but then Gambit's ult. They recently made it do like less healing, but it gives you like a massive freaking movement boost. Like it's crazy. Like the movement boost alone can change the tide of a battle, in my opinion. I don't know if it even heals. I think it heals some, but not as much. It enhances attacks. It gives movement boosts, jump boosts. Oh yeah, and it also makes their ults charge so much faster. Even without the healing, it's still an S tier. Just because it can make their ults, everyone else's ult comes way faster, and it can easily change the battle. Because this movement boost, dude, is like insane on any character. Easy S tier. Even after they took away the healing out of it, but easy S tier. So that's all the ults in the game. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment if you disagree, if you agree with an ult, if you think it should be rated differently. You know, let me know. There's a lot of wiggle room, I'd say, for some of these ults, you know. It just really depends on the situation for a lot of these ults. And that's why a lot of them are B tiers, in my opinion. Because some can go crazy, some can be whiffed pretty easily, you know. But, yeah, that's the ultimate ranking video. And, yeah, that's about it. See ya.